Henry Bonner McDaniel of the Stanford Bonner McDaniels. Once upon a time in an enchanted glen, some kids had to watch a movie.
Did you ever walk through the hall at school when the other children were in their rooms?
Look, I'm not on trial here.
Did you ever listen to the sounds that come from the rooms?
Did you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Some rooms sound like this. What's happening inside?
School stuff?
It looks as if everyone is busy at work. But it's so noisy. What makes the room so noisy?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe 30 children?
Well, children don't stay in their own work groups.
We'll take care of that thing.
Sometimes children drop things on the floor.
Sometimes they drop a new mixtape.
They call across the room and talk out loud.
Stella!
Daddy, can I use a gold crayon? Sure. Can you show on too? Yes.
It's hard to think about your own work in such a noisy room.
Yeah, that's why I graduated.
Let's visit another room.
Are we authorized to do this?
Listen. It's so quiet. Aren't there any children in this room?
Yeah, they're all looking at their phones, am I right?
Oh, there are children here. And they're all busy, too.
They're designing the new Ford Fusion.
But there aren't any loud noises. Just the sounds of working. We call these work sounds.
Just one more paragraph.
Oh, this is totally bogus. I'm gonna bail.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
My screenplay's done. It's called A Quiet Place. Oh, the Grady twins working on their hedge maze.
All right, you may close your books and go back to your seats. You children may go back to your places, too.
We're gonna reset and do a full tech rehearsal. Come on, people.
Why do you suppose this room is so quiet?
Sound editing?
Perhaps we can learn from the teacher, Miss Bradley.
Well, I think it's because each of us helps to keep the room quiet when we're working. But we're not quiet all of the time.
You're not?
No.
No,
we
dummy.
know there are times and places to be quiet, and other times and places when we can make noise if we want to.
Like prison.
For example, when we play, we make all the noise we want. Sometimes making a lot of noise is a part of the fun of the game.
Oh, like Boulder Dash or Scattergories.
But when we go to the library, we are very quiet because we know it's a room where we read to ourselves.
Fear and loathing in...
When we watch movies, we are careful not to make too much noise. That way we can hear and learn more.
From Tootsie?
And you know, we have found that knowing when to be quiet is a part of growing up.
Right up there with hormones and credit card debt.
Offices where people work are busy but quiet. And that is the way we keep our room. Because a quiet room helps all of us learn.
How do you do it?
Well,
Not with
each of us
interviews.
knows how to work quietly. That's very important,
Will you show us?
of course.
Not.
Boys and girls, how would you like to show some of the ways we know of being quiet?
No, stop. You're not supposed to
While we
talk.
pretend to be working, who would like to show how we work quietly at our desks? Bobby?
I'll need a tarp and a turkey baster.
Now, why is Bobby clearing his desk?
He got fired?
Oh, now there won't be anything to fall off and make noise.
Oh.
You keep on your desk only things you need. That's part of keeping the room quiet.
Don't.
Uh-oh, the point broke.
I have failed you.
He'll have to sharpen the pencil.
Ah,
Can
jeez.
he move quietly so he doesn't disturb anyone?
Can he avoid the tripwires and landmines? Excuse me, pardon me, coming through, pencil guy.
Do you think you could walk this quietly?
Petite feet, feminine step.
Listen to this work sound.
I'd rather listen to pet sounds, but it's your movie.
When he turns it slowly, it doesn't bother anyone. Work sounds tell that you're busy. They don't disturb others.
That's what air horns are for.
But June seems to have lost something.
Her interest in calico critters?
Look, an eraser. Whose do you think it is? Bobby won't talk to June, will he?
George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die.
Oh, whispering is the quiet way to talk when you have to talk.
You should only talk 4 or 5 times a year.
Well, Bobby has moved about quite a bit without disturbing the class.
I mean,
Could you do all that as quietly as Bobby did?
oh, with bells on. Oh, wait.
Now, Bobby has shown us some of the ways of working quietly by ourselves. Who would like to show how we work quietly in a reading group?
Jim Henson's Oprah's Book Club, babies.
All right, bring your chairs up.
Oh, moving chairs will certainly be noisy.
Oh, I can certainly see why you'd think that, but I think you're going to be surprised.
Well, there is a quiet way to move chairs, isn't there?
Is this whole movie a subtweet?
Well, it's good to see you all so bright and cheery this morning.
And look,
Have a good time yesterday?
they all have their books with them.
Have a good time today?
Now they can get started without having to wait for any children to get ready.
No child left behind this
Now,
time.
We'll read A Day at the Fair on page 24.
This is an erotic poem of my own
Let's read
composition.
the first paragraph silently to find out who's going to the fair.
Oh, God, kill me now. Wow, this is middling at best.
All the children are quiet while they read, aren't they?
Yeah, and they look like angels when they're asleep, too,
Those
right?
are some of the important ways we help keep our room quiet.
Now, please, please leave.
Thank you, children. Now, let's get back to work. You can see how quiet helps us, can't you?
And yet you linger.
Thank you, Miss Bradley. This is a good room, isn't it? A good room to work in, to learn in.
To assimilate
Do you
in.
know some things you can do to help make your room a quiet place for work?
Well, I could sabotage all of my personal relationships and drive everybody away, so then it gets real nice and quiet. Is that what you were thinking? Coronet reminds you to shh. Thank you for watching. Fun with Shorts is made possible by Patreon and viewers like these. For as little as $1 per video, you can see early and exclusive shorts. Also, please check out the newly updated funwithshorts.com for the latest video downloads, DVDs, and, at long last, merch. Okay, that's the end. Bye.